This program is supported by Magnolia Chicken Templados, sarap ng home-style goodness. Grab our Magnolia Chicken Templados fried chicken, chicken barbecue, chicken tocino, and chicken teriyaki on your next grocery shopping. Northern Cement Max Plus, Supreme, at Max Pro Northern Cement, Ahon, Bangon, Sulong. SMC Global Power, SMC Infrastructure, building a better world. Petron Diesel Max, tough outside, clean inside. And Vita Herbs Philippines Green Coffee, masarap, mabango at healthy pa. Mabibili na sa lahat ng Mercury Drugstores nation.
This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Welcome to Open for Business. Mapapanood nyo rin ang programang OFB sa Facebook at YouTube. Mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aming social media at Net25 TV. I am Cesar Vallejos. Welcome to Open for Business. Samahan ninyo kaming tuklasin ng iba't ibang pamamaraan kung paano mapaunlad ang inyong negosyo. Aalamin din natin mula sa mga eksperto ang mga pangunahing trends at mga strategiya kung paano natin mapapanatiling ang negosyo, maliit man o malaki, ay maging laging open for business. When things are tough and all you want is a sweet treat, many of us turn to chocolates. Maaaring magbigay ng agarang kaligayahan ng tsokolate sa pagpapabuti ng ating damdamin, pati na rin ng ating kalusugan. We are on the verge of putting the Philippines on the global chocolate map as the preferred source of premium chocolates. What were the ventures that led to the establishment of our own chocolate production? Ano-ano ang mga epekto ng pandemya sa cocoa sustainability ng bansa? In this episode, we will know more about the tree-to-bar chocolate industry with the chocolate maker of the award-winning Malagos Chocolate, Mr. Rex Puentespina, and Ms. Leonardo, Head of Market Development of Globe Business. All these in this episode of Open for Business. Welcome back to Open for Business. Today we have Mr. Rex Puentespina, farmer and chocolate maker of their family-owned business Malagos Chocolate, and Ms. Leonardo, Head of Marketing Development, Globe Business, MSME Group. Magandang araw po sa inyong dalawa.
Thank you for having us.
Cesar.
Yes. So, ang alam ko ay si Sir Rex is in Davao while Miss Ann is here in Manila. So talagang sa pandemic na ito, ganito na po ang ating sistema. We are in different places, different locations, and we're doing this interview. Kumusta naman po ang epekto ng technology na ito sa inyong mga negosyo?
Well, digital, no? With the COVID situation, most of the time, everything is done online, no? Or digitally. So for communication, we are now making use of communication apps like Viber, Messenger, WhatsApp. In fact, at the farm, we communicate through Messenger app, of course, powered by Globe's broadband internet. But I didn't realize na pwede pala magpatakbo ng farm via Messenger, Cesar. So, ano lang yung instructions, no? Gina-messenger lang sa chat group.
Kanina, Sir Rex, you mentioned that you are the second generation in your family business. So, pag second generation po ba, masasabi ba nating high-tech na rin po kayo? O parang you had to really learn, these new technologies as well?
Kahit si mama ko 83 na, ang galing mag-Zoom at saka mag-Messenger. So lahat ng mga order niya pag umaga alas 6. So lahat nakatingin sa kanilang kasi nga nandun lahat ng instructions. So but of course, nothing beats face-to-face supervision, no? Pero of course for mama, she cannot travel dahil nga bawal yung tatanda. So, kahit sa farm, bawal. Kaya hindi ko nga alam bakit pinabawal nila na to. Pero yun, it helps a lot, no? Sa yung digital technology.
Yeah. Miss Ann, I think one of the strongest reasons why we are pursuing this interview is that you have been really supporting a lot of businesses to go into digitalization. Even naman before the pandemic, you were one of the prime movers in terms of digital transformation. Can you give us a view of the impact of this digitalization as far as MSME development is concerned, Ms. Ann?
Globe Business has been a partner of MSMEs, no? Kasi nga, from our end, tinatry namin isulong yung mga digital transformation upang mas mapabilis pa and mapalago ng mga negosyante yung kanilang business. So, especially nung pumutok po yung pandemya, mas nakita nating lahat yung value and yung kahalagahan ng pagiging digitally equipped, and then para matuloy-tuloy nila yung negosyo nila despite the challenges and adjustments na kailangan nilang gawin. Kasi, syempre, biglang iba na lahat. So, they were trying to adjust and they were trying to make do with what they have, especially po sa supply chain natin, like kay Mr. Puentespina. So, Globe Business has been there. We wanted to be their partners. We wanted to be their digital enablers. Gusto namin makatulong sa kanila, lalo na sa mga local MSMEs natin, para mag-transition mula sa mano-manong business operations nila going digital.
Nakakatuwa, Sir Rex, yung binanggit mo kanina na halos nagagamit mo lahat ng mga digital tools. Buti ka nga, madalas mag-WhatsApp ako hanggang Viber, Telegram, piling-pili lang. But I also encourage other people to do that. But what is interesting with what Ms. Ann mentioned is that digitalization is something that can be used in the entire value chain. At ang nakakatuwa, Sir Rex, with your company, I saw that you're involved in the entire value chain nga, from growing, harvesting, fermenting, packaging your chocolates. Kaya na-excite ako actually when I saw this interview because sabi ko, naku, this is probably one of the sweetest interviews of Open for Business. Gusto ko lang malaman, Sir Rex, sabi mo nga, it's learning for me as well na kapag hindi pa napoprocess, kakao pa siya. But if it's already processed, it is now called cocoa. So can you give me a description, Rex, of the value chain with Malagos?
Yeah, Cesar. So, Malagos Chocolate, or yung company name is Malagos Agri-Ventures, we are in a very unique position. No? Kasi kaya nga sinasabi namin, from tree to bar. No? Kasi magsisimula kami sa farming. No? Yun yung ginagawa ng mother ko. Meron siyang Puentespina farm. So, grow niya yung mga trees. Nasa likod lang din ng resort namin, marapit lang din sa planta. So siya yung nagtatanim, tapos sa harvest nila, and then i-ferment namin doon sa fermentary facility namin. And then, on another, bumibili rin kaming mga wet beans sa mga farmers doon sa Malagos. Mga 15-kilometer radius dun sa area. So kasi heavily planted yan ng kakao yung area din namin. So maraming nabibiling kakao. So yung brother ko naman yung nag-handle na magpili ng mga beans. No? And then ipoprocess namin sa ano. So we have right now mga co-ops na binibilihan ng beans. And then meron ding maliliit lang talaga na farmer na may small land holdings. Mga tatlong hektarya na tapos dadalhin niya sa yung beans doon sa buying facility namin, and then ipoprocess na namin yon sa fermentary. Very important kasi yung processing ng kakao, yung fermentation, kasi doon talaga nagde-develop yung flavor ng eventually magiging tsokolate. No, so important masyado yung pag-prepare ng raw material. Tapos doon na rin namin dinadry. And then after ma-sort, dadalhin na yun doon sa planta. Yung planta naman, mag-roast, tapos ipoprocess namin into chocolates. And then, pinapackage namin, and then we sell it to the market na. So we have a few exports also, and then most of the products are sold locally. And kaya nga, di ba, Cesar, kung magluto ka, kung pangit yung raw material mo, maski gaano ka pagaling magluto, or yung kusina mo high-tech masyado, yung finished product talagang pangit pa rin. No, so, very, very important yung raw material, yung kakao, kung paano pin-repair, and then kung maganda yung pagka-prepare, eventually, maganda yung finished product. So, yun. So, buong value chain yung namin na involved kami. Tapos, meron din kaming nursery. So, nagpo-propagate din kami ng mga planting materials na tapos tinatanim or binibenta rin sa mga farmers. So,
is this something unique to Malagos? Ito ba masasabi niyong this makes it really your market positioning, that you really do it from tree to bar?
Yes. Sa buong mundo, konti lang yung company siguro alam ko na ginagawa to. And one advantage that we have also is natitikman ko yung pinoprocess namin doon sa farm, natitikman ko as a finished product. So kung meron akong ginawa doon na proseso on the fermentation and the drying, makukuha ko kaagad yung lasa ng patate. Kung tama pa yung ginawa namin doon sa farm, so natitikman ko kaagad. So,
that is from the manufacturer's point of view. Pero gusto kong tanungin lang si Ann. I don't know, Ann, if you are more flowers or chocolates. Pero gusto kong malaman sa'yo, paano mo ba, in your case, you are a lady. So how do you know if, alam naman natin, di ba, parang there's a lot of brands in, when you say chocolates, and, people, say it's sweet, it's romantic. But pag ikaw ba, pag tumikim ka, binigyan ka ng chocolate, ano ang hinahanap mo?
Siyempre, sir, yung lasa. Tsaka, kasi kapag may nagluluto o may gumagawa ng produkto, it's always yung makikita mo yung love itong paggawa ng product. Hindi siya masyadong commercialized. Meron siyang feel na kakaiba siya. Like with our Malagos, meron siyang local flavor na kasama. So, yun yung nakakaiba sa kanila.
Given that response, Rex, do you invest in heavy market research to really compete also in the chocolate market? Because there's a huge competition in that sector. Lalo na, di ba, when you go abroad, bawat baba mo sa mga duty-free shops, di ba? The first thing maybe that you see is a bag full of chocolates. How do you do this? How do you make sure that you have this unique taste or unique market positioning? This is something sometimes na mahirap explain, di ba, sa consumer. Sa consumer, all they see is the packaging, the color, and the taste. But how do you now put that into your product, Rex?
From 0 to 100, dapat alam mo yung ano. And then, of course, the market, kanya-kanya ding ng market segment, no? Develop ng market segment. So, in our case, it's a specialty chocolate. So, we don't compete doon sa mga candy bars na makikita mo sa grocery because these are made by multinationals. We cannot compete with them. So, pero ito, we have a specialty market. So, niche lang yung ina-target din namin. So, now, gift giving, and then specialty, mga pastry as an ingredient for specialty pastry. No? So, hindi rin yung buong market segment na iba-ibang market segment. So, target lang kami.
Miss Ann, maganda yung point ni Sir Rex that they focus on specific segments of the market, to win and to take that kind of leadership. Is that also the strategy of Globe Business in helping MSMEs to really guide them in order for them to really focus on achievement of their business goals?
Yes. Hindi lang po as digital enablers, but as partners, we have a lot of offerings from Globe Business. We actually have one, which is Globe Business Academy. They can register and sign up there, and then they can get a lot of things. They can learn a lot. Yung mga MSMEs po natin na iba't ibang klase, marami po silang matututunan doon. And then, ang Globe Business po, may mga partners din na industry leaders natin. Like, let's say, Ninja Van, meron po kami partnerships with them, which gives Globe Business MSME partners perks. O kumbaga, meron silang mga discount na nakukuha. Aside from that, kahit sa Lazada and Zalora, meron din po silang makukuhang mga iba't ibang libreng bagay na pwede nilang gamitin sa kanilang negosyo. We also have one export, and of course, yung GCash cashback natin, meron din po tayong ino-offer na gano'n. So, iba't ibang produkto, iba't ibang mga programa galing sa Globe Business ang maaari natin i-share sa mga MSME partners natin.
Wow, that's really exciting, Miss Ann. With Sir Rex, kasi di ba family business yung sa inyo, I'm sure there's a lot of challenges as you build it to where it is now. So, kayo din po ba ay parang meron din po kayong formula na ginamit na how to succeed? Like say, for example, lalo na nung pandemic, di ba parang a lot of things stopped. Katulad ng iba kong nai-interview dito, hindi talaga napaghandaan ang pandemic. Pero dahil nag-ready sila sa technology somehow, ready sila to face the fourth industrial revolution. Sabi nga, are you prepared digitally or technologically in terms of new challenges that may come?
Kami naman, Cesar, we were lucky that we have an online store set up already in 2015. So ngayon talaga, online store is a must. No? Not nowadays. No? Hindi pwede yan. Dapat, yung talagang meron ka na, no? If you want to sell. No? And yun na nga, nakaset up na kami. We just had to improve further the website. Dapat interactive siya, tapos the pictures are crisp and yung maganda. And then, of course, GCash, it's very helpful. So, hopefully nga, we can shift to cashless transactions in paying farmers na para it's safer, it's faster, and then merong paper trail compared to paying in cash.
Which is very interesting, Miss Anne, kasi halos lahat ng mga ito, di ba, offered by Globe Business. Diba, tulad nun, maganda yung sinabi ni Sir Rex. Opportunity kasi yun na farmers, tapos biglang gulat ka na lang, mas high-tech pa sila. Tsaka sabi nga ni Sir Rex, even the website, di ba? Kung like right now, it has somehow democratized, business. A small business can now compete with a large enterprise. And napakalaking role ng Globe Business dito. So, can you give us an overview, the big picture of the digitalization of MSMEs, Ms. Anne?
Well, aside from what I mentioned po kanina, syempre, and aside from the core products of Globe Business, which we have our broadband, we have our only fiber-based promos po, mga ongoing promos po ng Globe Business. We have one po na bagay ngayong holidays, which is what we wanted to share sa public, and then we want to invite everyone to participate, lalong-lalo na po yung mga MSMEs natin. Kagaya po ni Sir Rex, ka-partner po namin siya dito, and ang tawag po namin dito is the Gift Local campaign po of Globe Business. So this Gift Local campaign po has been ongoing for 5 years already. We partner with MSMEs and with communities para makatulong po hindi lang sa ating mga kapartner na mga nagnenegosyo, pero para sa mga empleyado nila and community partners po nila. So this is our 5th year, and we would like to invite everyone this season kasi po meron po kaming ino-offer na you buy once and you give twice. So iba naman po ang binibigay natin sa ating mga MSME partners ngayon. So pag bumili po kayo ng isa, dalawa po yung balik niya. So it's not just pagbili po sa ating mga local partners, pero tumutulong din pa tayo sa mga community na kanilang tinutulungan din.
That's interesting. Yun ang gusto kong malaman din kay Rex, kasi gift local. When you say gift local, it's really the promotion of entrepreneurs, Pinoy entrepreneurs. Kasi sabi nga nila ay tangkilikin natin ang sariling atin. My question to Rex is this. What are the challenges of Pinoy entrepreneurs like you? Kasi alam natin, pagdating dun sa sektor ng paggawa ng tsokolate, pinag-uusapan na natin kanina, di ba? Parang pangunahin yung mga imported na brands. Pero sa inyo ba, Rex, talagang nakikita nyo rin na mag-grow kayo internationally? And what do you think are your strategies para ma-make sure na hindi lang kayo dito sa Pilipinas makikilala, kundi pati sa ibang bansa? Although I was reading your profile, talagang you have exports na in different parts of the world, Rex.
Yeah, ang growth area, Cesar, is really go export. But before we can go export, we have to really build a local brand. Supply muna namin locally na dito, parang top of mind ka na locally, na yung brand mo, before really going export. No? Pero yung growth, nandun talaga sa export market. And siyempre, pag practice ka muna dito sa local, pag medyo magaling ka na talaga, I mean, ang ano din sa export kasi volume-wise, no? Maramihan na. And then, of course, targeted din. Hindi naman buong mundo biyabentahan mo. Dapat target ka lang din ng areas na or countries na gusto mong pasukin or bentahan. So, like for example, now we're targeting Asia, no, yung Japan, Taiwan, Korea, Singapore. O kasi sa kunyari North America, ang layo na. So, hindi ka na masyado ang logistics malayo, so hindi ka competitive.
Mhm.
So dito tayo sa malapit and growth area naman din yung Asia. So hopefully, yun, tama yung ano namin, yung forecast lang namin.
Mhm. Pero
Yeah.
pag natitikman ng mga iba't ibang lahi yung inyong produkto, Rex, what are the consumer insights that you get,
Winner.
from different
Winner tayo,
nationalities?
winner yung produkto natin. So we've been attending specialty din. Ang ina-attendan namin ngayon are specialty shows na catered only to chocolates. No, meron kasing trade shows na food na ang laki-laki. Like for example, yung Anuga sa Germany. Doon, hindi ka makikita na doon dahil nga
Ang
it caters
lawak
to the
na nun.
whole food. Oo. So that's what we learned na, ay, hindi pala kami bagay dito. Pero experience-wise, makita mo yung competition and then mas masarap pa yung produkto natin. So it builds confidence na kaya natin yan sila. Na kaya tayong makipag-compete sa kung ano pa yung brand dyan. Basta doon tayo sa...
Aral nyo din ba yon? Ano ang panlasa ng Pinoy, ng East Asians or ng Asians? Ano ang panlasa naman nila? And how do you make that formula?
Usually, mag-o-order sila, magsasample, and then gagawin mo, and then magustuhan. So, we develop pag-R&D mo, natikman niya. And karamihan kasi ngayon, Cesar, yung mga Asians or mga tao is very health conscious.
Mm-hmm.
No? And cacao or pure chocolate is a superfood. No, it's a very high in antioxidants, high in polyphenols, and ang daming health benefits na nakukuha, especially yung pure chocolates na yung ginagawa namin. Mm-hmm. And ngayon we have also this project na we go towards healthy chocolates, functional food, kasi doon kami strong. And hopefully, doon kami mag-grow din. Mm-hmm. And right now, kunyari, yung DOST is helping us also with R&D. Na ito yung mga laboratory tests na kailangan i-conduct para ma-prove ko sa mga consumers na, healthy nga to. Dahil ito yung mga laboratory tests na ginawa. So, hindi ko bola-bola lang, marketing lang, pero we can back it up with solid R&D and laboratory tests.
That's very insightful, Sir Rex. As a matter of fact, diba, pag sinabi mong chocolate, huwag kang kakain yan kasi tataba ka, di ba? Agad, yan. But you're saying now na parang, di ba, parang pag chocolate, talagang there are things that you will make you healthier, di ba? I'm sure with Miss Ann, you will agree with me, di ba? Lalo na kayo.
Yes.
So, ito ba, parang is this, in terms of consumer behavior, since, with Globe Business, I know that you deal with a lot of markets, and you, as one of the, Globe Business managers, you focus on MSME, and you identify, the consumer needs. In terms of getting feedback from consumers, MSMEs, like leaders like Sir Rex, nitong mga pandemic, ano yung mga hinaing nila sa inyo? Alam naman natin dito sa Pilipinas, di ba, pagdating sa interconnectivity, di ba, may mga challenges yan. Sige, nandun sa pandemya tayo, ini-embrace naman nila yung digitalization. Pero minsan, nagkakaproblema tayo sa infrastructure. So, dito ba, Miss Ann, are there, are there studies or are there efforts of Globe Business also in terms of improving infrastructure, improving innovation? What are your thoughts and, your learnings and the thrust of Globe Business towards infrastructure development?
Medyo for infrastructure, that's not our forte po, sir. Pero for Globe Business, our aim moving forward po is, again, as mentioned po kanina, we have Globe Business Academy. So ito po, this is a site where MSMEs can sign up and then they get all the necessary information regarding the industry that they're in. So, andun po, may mga webinars kami, meron po kaming iba't ibang klaseng programs for them or what we can offer. Meron din pong magsusupport sa kanila. So, kasama rin po siya dito sa Gift Local campaign namin this year na if you, kasi di ba po sa Gift Local is you buy once but you give twice. Now, sa Globe Business Academy, to help promote and encourage po our MSMEs to sign up and, hindi lang hanggang dito ang negosyo natin. Moving forward, marami pa tayong mararating. Ang MSME natin, once mag-sign up, you sign up once, but you gain twice, 3 times more. Nandun po lahat. We are here to help you. Globe Business is here to help you with all of the contents that we have. We are here to guide you po. Sa Globe Business will be your partner in everything po.
Actually, Sir Rex, kung noon natin napakinggan yung mga sinasabi ni Miss Ann, medyo hindi tayo masyado makarelate, di ba? Pero noong dumating ang pandemic, nung nagsara na, nagka-lockdown na, walang makalabas. So doon na natin, I think every word, means a lot to us. So my question, Rex, is this. I'm sure there's a lot of challenges that you encounter, di ba? Not only about yung technology, but there's also issues of maybe weather, environment, and other things, maybe farm-to-market roads or whatever, and other, lalo na ngayon, medyo we're now, by next year, we're going to face, another milestone, in terms of leadership, government leadership. So, in your case, ano po bilang isang kabilang dun sa MSME sector, ano ba yung sa palagay mo, Rex, yung mga bagay na mahalagang mapagtuunan hindi lang ng private sector kundi ng gobyerno para patuloy na umunlad naman ang cacao farm business sa Pilipinas?
Right now, we are taking it one day at a time lang, and this will involve a lot of pencil pushing and compute na to really be competitive. So, practicality is key. You have to ask yourself hard questions like, what do I need to let go? Ano yung bibenta, pamigay, or what I can recycle or reuse, or areas for savings, and think of ways to improve yung market share. And then we look for other market segments to cater to, and then embrace technology, innovate, and adapt to the current situation. On the government naman, of course, they assist, so we don't really need to wait for them. We really have to mauna talaga yung kung mag-antay ka ng gobyerno, walang mangyayari sa'yo. So,
Tama.
Of course, you have to give them feedback. For example na lang, yung DOST, hindi namin kaya yung fund yung research kung wala sila. So we're very thankful for that. And then of course, yung mga extension services ng DA, and of course DTI for promotions, for international and domestic, they really help us promote our product, our local products. So yeah, we're very thankful for that. And of course, the Globe Business naman, the Give Local campaign is a very big help, It gave us the much-needed exposure, especially in these trying times, at no extra cost. Again, hindi namin kayang i-launch yung ganitong klaseng promotion. Yung platform to promote our brand and reach out to a wider audience. Like this interview. Meron din silang yung Digitor Store Live.
Digitor, yes.
Yeah, and then of course there's going to be write-ups also on major newspapers. So yeah, we really appreciate that. And salamat Globe Business for including us in the Gift Local campaign.
Yeah, actually that is one thing that CEOs, MSMEs have been mentioning in this show, where Globe Business helps and provides a lot of opportunities to MSMEs in uplifting or in providing extending support to MSMEs. Kaya nga, related to the Gift Local campaign is the annual Saludo MSMEs, kasi yun yung talagang nagbibigay talaga ng ng parang we honor SMEs, their efforts in parang ayaw nilang bumitaw, di ba? Bibitaw na bit. Sometimes there are organizations like Globe Business na parang hindi, wag ka munang bumitaw. Parang here's a push, di ba? We'll help you get there. My question to Anne is, with the Gift Local campaign, do you see that how will this project also help consumers? Alam natin na lahat ngayon gustong bumili, lalo na New Year, gusto magregalo sa kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. So,
oo naman.
will this also give them opportunities to choose, from different localities? How many are participating? Saan nila makukuha? Where will they go so that they can, buy products from our local SME participants?
I think we will flash the QR code kung saan po sila, and then the link of our website also, kung saan po nila pwedeng mapuntahan ang Gift Local campaign, and then dun po sila pwedeng mag-order. Kasi marami po kami mga partners, and pwede po silang mamili mula sa mga masasarap na pagkain, and then gamit sa bahay, cellphone, of course, ang chocolates po natin na pinagmamalaki. At puro local products po, iba't iba po sila galing sa mga MSME po natin. We have coconut products din po, we have Roots Collective, and then mga skincare products. And then sana po, hindi lang naman po ang sinusuportahan natin, pero ang local MSMEs po natin. Kumbaga, bawat bisita po natin sa website, bili natin ng produkto, tumutulong po tayo sa ating mga negosyanteng Pilipino. At hindi lang po sila, again, ang ating tinutulungan. Tinutulungan din po natin yung mga partner communities nila na kasama sa negosyong pinapaunlad natin.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's great to hear. Now, Rex, when I was looking at your website, reading your profile, napakaganda yung istorya ng inyong kumpanya, na kung saan talagang nakafocus doon yung gaano ka-importante yung agrikultura sa Pilipinas. A lot of the students now, many people are going into the different industries, but ang agrikultura, di ba, ang isa sa mga sektor na talagang bumuhay sa atin, lalo na nung nagkanya-kanya na tayo ng lockdowns. Some people were encouraged to go back to their provinces, and nung naipit sila, nagpasalamat pa sila na naipit na sila at hindi na nakabalik sa kanilang lugar dahil na-realize nila, hey, my life is here, I might as well do something with my land and my business here in the provinces. Ano po yung gusto ninyong masabi sa mga maliliit na negosyante din, Sir Rex, na parang gaano ka-importante ang pagbabalik sa agrikultura? Kayo, sabi nyo nga, you were so humble in introducing yourself as farmer and chocolate maker. So, how important to you is being a farmer, and how important is agriculture in the development of this country?
In our case, diversified din kami, Cesar. Hindi kami hindi kami yung kakao lang. So we also introduce tourism na concept doon sa farm na. Kasi kung kakao lang Cesar, yung produkto at saka may nyog kami, hindi enough, no? So dinagdagan namin ng farm tourism.
Ganda nun.
So andun na yung farm eh. So pupunta sila sa farm, makita nila na yung chocolate pala hindi pala gino-grow sa 7-Eleven. Hindi pala sa grocery. Hindi pala sa grocery. So na-appreciate yung talaga ng mga tao na this is how you will make chocolates, no? Ano namin sa farm, i-tour namin sa farm. So maka-income din sa farm, no? Kasi nandun na naman yung farm eh. So all you need to do is there's a parang education officer or a tour guide that explains kung ano yung nangyayari. So they end up doon sa museum and then we explain, educate them and ayun, paglabas nila ng ng resort, happy sila and they did learn something. No, so isa yun sa mga na dapat diversified yung if you're a farmer, you have to diversify kasi mahirap yung isang produkto lang. Kasi kung magkaletse-letse yung produkto mo, kasi mahirap yung agriculture, it's a very challenging sector. No, because you deal with nature. No, may La Nina, may El Nino, and then yung major problems namin yan is fungus, yung pest sa cacao, no? So it can also destroy the entire crop, no? So nag-iisip din kami nung yung hindi organic way of treating it, no? of dealing with the problem. So yeah, matatag dapat yung loob mo, and then of course you have to set your heart of being a cacao farmer. Yung product knowledge din is very key to dapat alam mo yung produkto mo.
Wow, that's great to hear. Parang gusto ko na tuloy maging farmer din. Gusto ko rin tuloy pumunta sa Davao. And I think, Miss Anne, you have been really an enabler, a globe business, an enabler in this setup. What are your, if you can give your invitation also to other MSMEs, to join the Gift Local campaign and your invitation from Globe Business, for MSMEs to participate in this undertaking.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, we'd like to invite Globe Business, wants to invite everyone po, mga kababayan natin, na suportahan natin ang mga local MSMEs po natin, lalo ngayong holiday season, upang patuloy pong umunlad ang kanilang mga negosyo at mapabuti ang buhay ng mga dumidepende sa kanila para sa kanilang hanap buhay. So, bisitahin niyo po and try to click on the Gift Local page, which we will flash po on screen, para makita po natin ang iba't ibang produkto na pwede niyong pangregalo ngayon or ibigay sa inyong mga minamahal.
Okay, thank you for that invitation, Miss Anne. And kayo ang bida dito sa interview na to, Rex. Kaya, so, kayo, ano naman ang inyong maipapayo sa mga small businesses na sa kabila ng pandemyang nadaranasan natin ngayon? At, and I think with the other challenges that we will continue to encounter, but hopefully, we will be as resilient and as strong as the character of the Filipino entrepreneur. Your message to the MSMEs po, Sir Rex?
Well, important talaga is really to embrace change. Digitalization is wala ka ng, it's a tool, it's a very good tool to market your products also. So, madali lang, hindi pala madali, maano lang. Kailangan, andyan naman si Globe Business to assist, no? It's just a matter of really doing it, na wag nang pabukas-bukas, do it now and really study your product well. And it will fall into place, with the help of Globe Business.
Ay, wow.
Sir, meron lang akong gustong ibalita.
Ano po yan? Go ahead.
Kasi yung cacao sector is a very bright yung future ng cacao. And I like to share with you some exciting news. So,
go ahead.
This year, 2021, we have 3 Filipino cacao farmers who made it to the top 50 beans in the world.
Wow.
At the Cocoa Excellence Program sa Rome. So back in 2017, our farm was also recognized as part of the best 50 beans. Being in the top 50 in the world goes to show that we can really compete side by side with the world's best. So meron tayong genetic material, ideal na terroir, and all we have to do is to take good care of the trees. Yun lang po.
Wow, that's great news, and it is really not only a pride, for your organization, but pride for the Philippines, pride for all Filipinos and Filipino farmers, at lalo na pride ng mga entrepreneurs. Thank you so much po. At ako rin ay may pahabol. Ang Open for Business has now a new time slot. It's 8 p.m. every Friday with replay every Sunday, 10 p.m. Open for Business, naanyayahan po namin kayo manood. Thank you so much, Rex Puentespina of Malagos Chocolate and Ms. Leonardo of Globe Business. Open for Business will be back. Stay with us.
Alam namin ang iyong pagsisikap. Dama namin ang iyong mga sakripisyo. Kita namin ang pagharap mo sa bawat pagsubok. Kaya sa kabila ng mga hamon ng buhay, nandito kami para umalalay. Kasi katulad mo, gusto rin namin ang magandang bukas para sa kanya. Hatid namin ang dekalidad na edukasyon at makabagong pasilidad sa abot kayang halaga. Kaya huwag ka nang mangamba. Sasamahan ka namin tuparin ang mga pangarap niya. Maaasahan mong sulit dito ang mga pinagsikapan mo. Sa aming mga makabagong pasilidad at sistema ng edukasyon. May lalabas natin ang aking talino at mga kakayahan niya. Kahit sa munting halaga, makakasiguro ka na makakasabay siya sa mabilis na pag-ikot ng mundo. Sa new era, karamay mo kami sa bawat hamon. Kaagapay mo kami sa bawat hakbang. Kasama mo kami sa bawat ngiti at tagumpay.
Welcome back to Open for Business. I am Las Vegas correspondent Randy Bernardino, and here are the trending business news around the world. Afghan currency plunges to record low against dollar. Afghanistan's currency dived to a record low against the US dollar, taking its losses over the last week to 30% as an economic collapse and humanitarian crisis gripped the country. There has been an enormous shortage of dollars since the Taliban seized power in August, as international donors suspended billions in aid provided annually to the previous US-backed regime. Afghanistan's Money Exchange Commission said it has urged the central bank to intervene in the market to shore up the Afghani, which sagged to 130 against the dollar, down from around 100 a week ago. The Afghani's depreciation began gathering pace early last week, propelled by the market fears that a major bank might collapse. UBS fined 1.8 billion euros over tax evasion in France. A French court fined Swiss bank UBS 1.8 billion euros on appeal for its role in helping French residents commit tax fraud. UBS took the fight to the Paris Appeals Court after being initially hit with 4.5 billion euros in fines and damages in a 2019 ruling, France's biggest ever tax evasion penalty. The court found UBS guilty of concealing serious tax fraud and illegal banking activities in France between 2004 and 2012. The fine is only marginally below the 2 billion euros that French prosecutors had requested on appeal. Shares in UBS rose after the ruling was handed down and were up 1.5% in mid-afternoon trading. Elon Musk named Time Magazine Person of the Year. Time Magazine named Tesla founder and space entrepreneur Elon Musk as its Person of the Year, capping a roller coaster 2021 for the technology magnate. The brash South African-born 50-year-old overtook space rival Jeff Bezos to become the world's richest person this year. In October, his electric car company's valuation soared above $1 trillion. Throughout the year, his company SpaceX has teamed up with U.S. space agency NASA to launch various missions. Musk speaks ambitiously about his interest in colonizing Mars and plans orbital flights next year as part of SpaceX's planned American return to the moon. And he is known to move markets and the value of cryptocurrencies with a single tweet. But his main socio-economic influence for now is with his groundbreaking electric vehicles. During an interview with Time, Musk stated, "Our intent with Tesla was always that we should serve as an example to the car industry and hope that they also make electric cars so that we can accelerate the transition to sustainable energy." And now on to Tech Buzz, where we find out the latest trends in technology. Today we learn, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is typically decentralized digital money designed to be used over the internet. Cryptocurrencies are usually not issued or controlled by any government or other central authority. They're managed by peer-to-peer networks of computers running free, open-source software. Generally, anyone who wants to participate is able to. Crypto makes it possible to transfer value online without the need for a middleman like a bank or payment processor, allowing value to transfer globally, near instantly, 24/7 for low fees. And now onto our job hunting tip. Every week, we will provide you with tips for first-time job seekers, for those wanting to advance in their careers, or even those wanting to start fresh and change professions. Today's tip: get resume and cover letter help. Ask a friend, family member, coworker, career counselor, or other professional to proofread your resume and cover letter for errors, as well as to offer any advice. Some job seekers even choose to work with a professional resume writing service or resource to save time and enhance their resume and cover letter. And that's today's job hunting tip. Now on to our Millennial News with correspondent Jasmine Agustin.
If we take a step back and think about our lives, we'll see that we're eating, drinking, and buying more than we have in the past. Overconsumption is a disaster for us since it lowers our quality of life. But why do we consume so much? We try to imitate the lifestyle of buying high-end items and trying everything because we are afraid of falling behind. As a result, we develop bad habits like overconsumption. On today's Open for Business, we will talk about how overconsumption was able to persuade our materialistic instincts. Here are some causes of overconsumption. First, marketing is more effective nowadays. When it comes to overconsumption, marketing can be harmful. Advertising, which is only one angle of marketing, has the potential to feed the materialistic mindsets. Remember that being told that buying something will fix your problems will never ever work. Second, it makes you pleased to think about it. When we try to buy something, our brain releases dopamine, which we refer to as retail therapy. We assume that buying frivolous purchases would provide us temporary bursts of pleasure, but once that rush wore off, all you have left is the bill. Third, you are purchasing in a hurry. Lastly, you are attempting to make up for something. Another type of emotional expenditure track is this one. No matter what or how many purchases you buy, they will never be enough to replace the hole you are experiencing. It's a never-ending loop that keeps you poor. Overconsumption leads us to reduce savings, lesser investment, and a materialistic lifestyle which at some point of time will break us down. Set up long-term and short-term financial goals and make sure you save and invest to reach those goals. The financial planning can help you in building discipline. Para sa Open for Business, ako po si Jasmine Agustin.
This week, we are going to do the chicken series. At meron ako sorpresa sa inyo dahil meron na akong guest ngayon. Ina Asisio. Yay!
Hi! Hi, Mother!
Ayan, pinahiwa ko po. So, kayo na pong bahala. Kung siya po yung tagaluto nyo, kayo na pong bahala. Shape ang pipiliin. ginawa po niya. Buti na lang kami kakain ito.
Open for Business is back, and our business phrase of the week is tree-to-bar chocolate. Tree-to-bar chocolate signifies the chocolate manufacturer has entire control over the cacao's cultivation and processing, and that the chocolate was created in the same nation as the cacao. The different farming businesses in the country must embrace digitalization. Maaari tayong bumuo ng matatag na pamamaraan gamit ang teknolohiya para sa mas magandang resulta ng ating negosyo. And our quote of the week is from Mr. Elon Musk, founder and CEO of Tesla Motors. He said, "Great companies are built on great products." Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood ng Open for Business. Thank you to our guests, Mr. Rex Puentespina and Ms. Leonardo, Head of Market Development of Globe Business, MSME Group, and our correspondents, Randy Bernardino and Jasmine Agustin. Samahan ninyo kaming muli sa Open for Business sa susunod na linggo. Learn more insights from CEOs, thought leaders, industry experts, and SMEs promoting business development in the Philippines, keeping you informed and open for business. Be ahead of the curve from vision to action. Panoorin din ang programang OFB sa Facebook at YouTube. Mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aming social media at Net25 TV. Para sa Open for Business, ako po si Cesar Vallejos. We live in interesting times.